This ABC 15 flash briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
The Arizona Department of Health Services releasing Friday's coronavirus report. The state reporting more than 3,800 new confirmed cases. Since the pandemic began, Arizona has had more than 775,000 COVID cases. Nearly 14,000 Arizonans have lost their lives to COVID-related illness. There could be a new game changer during this pandemic. Researchers say they've created a face mask that can kill the coronavirus. It's called the Log 3 mask, and it's created by Claros Technologies, which is a spinoff from the University of Minnesota. The company claims it kills 99.9% of bacteria and the virus, as well as blocks droplets with its 3 layers of fabric. And it stays effective for 100 different laundry cycles, because obviously you have to wash these masks. One of the biggest mysteries in this pandemic has been why some patients experience the effects of COVID-19 so much worse than others. Among the theories being explored right now is whether a vitamin D deficiency could be connected to those severe outcomes. Sunshine is the primary source of vitamin D, but diet and supplements can also contribute to overall levels in your body. Low levels of vitamin D are common in people who are obese and smokers. The CDC also lists those as underlying conditions that increase the risk for severe COVID complications.
I'll admit, I take vitamin D supplements myself. I don't think you're wrong taking supplements and trying to make sure your immune system is healthy, because the healthier you are in general, the better you're going to react to infections, no matter what it is.
Dr. Ross Goldberg says the data just isn't there yet to prove or disprove a cause and effect relationship between vitamin D deficiencies and severe COVID complications. He does caution too much vitamin D can also be dangerous. Diagnosed with COVID-19, yet still found time to write and publish a book. Oh, and by the way, she's only in 3rd grade.
I will never be alone in this world, and neither will you.
Amazing. Yeah, that's 9-year-old Eden Hummel from Tennessee. She was diagnosed last year, and while recovering, she wrote about it. It's called The Kid Who Had COVID, and talks about her experience and her symptoms, and also how she recovered.
I felt a little bit lonely knowing that I had it and no one could tell me what it was like, because I don't know anyone that did have it.
The book is available on Amazon right now for under $10. You can pre-order it since it's due out February 21st. Let's talk about the flu right now in Arizona. The state's seeing a huge shift in data with just 815 confirmed cases all season so far. To put that into perspective, last year there were more than 19,000 cases at this time. The AIA will ease those COVID restrictions on high school sports, but this doesn't mean you're going to be able to head to a game tonight. Starting next week, up to 2 parents or guardians will be allowed to attend away games. Originally, families were limited to only those home games. Face masks will still be required. It's important to note that it's up to the home school to decide if visiting fans can still show up. Mesa residents impacted by COVID-19 can apply for the new round of rental and utility assistance from the federal relief package that was passed in December. The rules are different this time, though. Priority is going to be given to the lowest household incomes or those who have been unemployed for more than 3 months. We have more information about eligibility and how to apply on ABC15.com. A new proposal would allow theme parks in California to reopen sooner. Right now, places like Disneyland can only open when their counties are in the yellow zone, which means minimal spread of COVID. The new plan would treat theme parks like smaller venues, allowing them to open up in the orange tier. Currently, almost all counties in California are in purple or the most restrictive.
Time now for that most accurate forecast. After a cooler day yesterday, temperatures will drop a little further today with a high of 71 degrees in Phoenix. Highs will reach the low 70s in western Arizona with mid 70s in Yuma. Up north, 40s and 50s for most of the high country, with highs reaching the upper 40s in Flagstaff and in Window Rock. Show Low reaching the low 50s today. Payson and Sedona in the upper 50s. We still have some northerly winds, which means more breezes for the upper Colorado River Valley. Those winds still ushering in some of that dry air, so it's going to stay sunny and dry today and tomorrow. We'll see a few high clouds drifting in this weekend, late Sunday, but still no rain in sight for the weekend. And next week, we've got more clouds heading our way, a few weak disturbances, but at this point, our 7-day forecast is looking dry and pretty mild too, but pretty gorgeous compared to what other folks are dealing with in parts of the country. Highs will reach the low 70s today, low to mid 70s through the weekend, and then will be partly cloudy with highs in the mid 70s next week.
This ABC 15 flash briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.